I secretly took the bottles of drink and a ball of yarn from the bathroom. Then I tied the bottle caps with the yarn and hung them in mid-air. After that, I removed the filter tip from a cigarette and inserted the matchstick head into the cigarette, placing it at the bottle's opening. In this way, I had made a delayed action bomb. Once I had finished, I calmly walked out the door. I called Hans, the building official, and told him this was just a small warning. The reason I did this was to avenge my innocent daughter's death. So I began to make another bomb. Suddenly I heard footsteps coming from downstairs. I knew it was Hans's men. In a hurry, I braced the door handle with a chair and hid the bomb making materials under the bed. However, by this time the henchmen had already surrounded me. Fortunately, my room had access to the attic, so I planned to escape by breaking through the roof. But just then, one of them yanked me down. Although I had been a Special Forces soldier in my youth, age had weakened me, and I was unable to resist. In the end, I managed to jump into an alley and escape, but I wouldn't give up. That day, I tracked Hans and discovered that he was having an affair with a woman. I took pictures of them and used them to blackmail him. Terrified, Hans fled to a farm, but I managed to track him there. I hid the car with branches and erased any tire marks. That night, I quietly infiltrated Hans's farm and planted a bomb in the basement. When the bodyguards weren't paying attention, I knocked one out and tied him in the horse stable to prevent him from being injured in the blast. When the time came, the farm exploded instantly. Hans was enraged and sent his assassins to kill me, but by then, I had already set traps in the forest. The first assassin quickly tripped over a steel cable and was knocked unconscious. I used the fallen leaves to cover him. Meanwhile, the bag I had intentionally left behind was discovered by another man as he stepped forward. His foot was pierced by a trap. The second man, who came to assist, also fell into my trap. I took advantage of the situation, subdued the two of them, and then hid back in the forest.